All right, everybody. CM Retro reporting from the parking lot at Kroger's where I just bought my groceries. Now, I know some of you aren't used to using gloves and masks and all that stuff. In my job, I use them all the time. But if you're going to put gloves on and then walk through the entire grocery store, when you come out to your car, the first thing you should probably do is take off those gloves. I just watched somebody bring a cart of groceries out of the grocery store with his little rubber gloves on, put all of his groceries in his car, touched his door handle, opened his door handle, got into the car, turned the car on, started to back out, backed halfway out. Then I saw him hit the radio button, and then he went, oh, I should probably take my gloves off. That's not going to do anything. Your car is completely contaminated now. So if you're going to wear the gloves, make sure that you're putting them on and taking them off at the appropriate times. If you don't know what the appropriate times are, see the CDC website or ask somebody that's not a moron. All right, let's do some game hunting stuff. All right, guys, trying to get home. It's already 7:40 at night, but I went and picked up a Nintendo lot. There it is right there. And yeah, $40. It's been a while since we picked up a Nintendo lot. Just garage sales are shut down, thrift stores are shut down, you know the deal. But yeah, we're very lucky to get it, very happy to have it. There's a lot of games in there that we will be adding to the collection. But you know, you always ask, and he said he's got a Sega Genesis and a Sega Saturn with games and stuff that he's going to post. I said, well, how much do you want for those? He said, I don't know, probably like 30 a piece. I said, I'll take them. I said, are they here? Can we take a look? He's like, no, I got to go get them. He's like, I got to find a power cable and this. I said, don't worry about the cables. You know, I've got plenty of cables and stuff. So hopefully, I gave my private number, and so hopefully you'll give us a call back. And this time tomorrow, we will be picking up some really cool Sega Saturn and some Sega Genesis stuff. He did say he had the Sonic games in the boxes, which, you know, that's sort of standard. It's like having Mario Duck Hunt, you know. But, yeah, fingers crossed. You guys know how this stuff goes. All right, guys, it's the next night. We picked up some 360 flippers right there. The kid called me back or texted me back. Basically, when I got home, and he was like, hey, this is what I got. It's not a Saturn, kind of a bummer. It's a Dreamcast, which is just as good. You know, Dreamcast stuff is awesome. So we're going to go check it out. And I'm very happy and very fortunate to get a call back. And this road is bumpy. This camera's like, got to beat the pace car out. Look at this guy. So, all right, well, I guess we'll update on the way home. If you only knew. Oh my God, this song takes me bizak. All right, we are on our way back home. I gotta get that big blue bag. Has a Dreamcast, a Sega Genesis, and some other stuff in there. So it is 8:04 p.m. and because I've been out game hunting all day to bring you the highest quality YouTube videos, I went ahead and took tomorrow off, you know, spent a little vacation time because I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna have some chili dogs, some beers, I'm gonna knock this video out, and I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. But let's take a look at this stuff right now. All right, here we are back in the game room. It's actually the next day. Had one too many chili dogs, so I went to sleep. Anywho's, before we get started on the pickups that we got a couple house cleaning items to get to. The first is, you know, this coronavirus got everybody locked down, and a large part of my business is selling video games and DVDs and CDs and stuff like that. So most of the time, my local video game stores will do disc resurfacing for me for free or minimal charge. And it's just not possible because everything's closed. So what I did was I bought a JFJ Easy Pro. It's in the box. It's actually in the next room. I keep it packed up. But yeah, it was an immediate need. I had to buy it. So now we have one. Good for me, right? My lieutenant at work, super cool guy, said he had some Nintendo 64 stuff. This is what he found. Triple Play Baseball 2000 and NFL Quarterback Club 98. He said he has more in a box somewhere, but he just has to find them. These are in really good condition, so these will probably be swaps. I'll put these into the collection, and I'll take the ones that I have that probably have like a little label damage, and I'll take those out of the collection and put them in the doubles bin. But that was very nice of him. I've got a little something coming his way to thank him, so I don't want to say what it is in case this video comes out before I have the chance to give it to him. You guys know how it goes. All right, I do have some Bricklink stuff on the way. I know you guys are excited about Lego. Your Lego Maniacs, but let's just get to the pickups that we had from the last couple nights. So we're gonna take these a little bit out of order. This was the second of the 3 deals. Some Xbox 360 games. Met this dude. He posted a lot online, man. A lot of like GameCube stuff, and like he's posting like pictures of Nintendo games, but then he's asking him for Nintendo. I don't know what he's doing, but seemed like a decent fellow. He had these Xbox 360 games, and I said, hey man, I'll take those off your hands for 25 big ones. First game is Rayman Legends. I actually had this game, and I gave it away to one of my old lieutenants. You know, he had a 8-year-old grandkid or whatever, and had 360. So I hooked him up with my copy of that. Oop, pamphlet's falling out. These discs are in actually really good shape, and they come with like the inserts and the manuals. But yeah, Rayman Legends. I've always wanted to play a Rayman game, and I think this is the one I'm going to play. I have the PlayStation 1 version, but I don't know if I want to play that. You know, PlayStation graphics, they just don't hold up. The Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2 combo pack. Pretty awesome there. There's both discs, bada bing, bada boom, and the manual or the insert for Black Ops 3. So that's pretty cool. You guys know I'm not first-person shooter guy, so we'll flip that. And then Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD Collection, something I don't see a lot. And Dragon Ball Z collectors are like Star Wars and Lego collectors. They're absolutely insane. This has Dragon Ball Z Budokai and Budokai 3 on it. And it's all on one disc, which is really cool. And then it comes with 2 manuals. Boom, boom. One's probably in like French or something. French or Spanish. But it's cool that both of the manuals are in there, which is awesome. So, not a Dragon Ball Z guy, so we'll flip that for sure. Okay. Alright, so, I met this dude named Jeremy. He posted this Nintendo lot that's sitting right over there for 40 bucks. I met him, got the Nintendo games, asked him if he had any more. He said he's got some Sega stuff. I said, what do you have? He said a Genesis and a Sega Saturn. I said, I'll take it. Just message me, let me know. I'll come back down here tomorrow. You're like 15 minutes away from my work. It's not a big deal. I can pick it up tomorrow. So I got home and he texted me and he's like, hey man, I got a Genesis, I got a Dreamcast, and this is sort of what I got. I said, dude, I will take it. So we paid 60 bucks for the Sega stuff. First thing we got was a Sega Genesis Model 2. Comes with the cords and a 6-button controller. So I'm not going to show you that. You guys know what that stuff looks like. We've got a copy of Jurassic Park. Sonic the Hedgehog 1, a little sun fading, a little damage to the case, but the case is actually in pretty good shape. Cartridge, no manual. So I think, yeah, I got a Sonic, so that'll go like in the doubles bin or whatever. Sonic 2 did not have Sonic 2. This one is complete. It's actually in really nice shape on the inside. There's a little damage on the outside right there, but should be okay with that. And then he had a Sega Dreamcast. Now, it's got the cords, controller, the memory, the VMU. So I'm not going to show you that. I tested this last night. It does work. Actually works really well. So, you know, just missing the save battery needs to be replaced. That's all. It is pretty dirty. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I actually wasn't that upset about that because we can turn this into a project. We'll probably see a spoiler alert Dreamcast teardown video coming up in the future. Did have 2 games. Slave 0, which I already have, so we'll probably just end up getting rid of that one. We'll do a disc check to see what the discs look like, and then we'll probably just flip that one. And then this is the one I was kind of upset that it didn't come with the case. It's Making X, which is an Atlas title. Let me open this up so you guys can see better. Making X, which is an Atlas title. I played this last night a little bit. It's kind of fun, but it's like a first-person sword fighter type game, man. It's kind of weird, kind of funky. But happy to have that. So we paid $60 for all of that Sega stuff, and I think we got a pretty good deal on it. All right, so the last thing I want to show you guys is this Nintendo lot, which was awesome. It was posted for 38 minutes. I was like, hey, man, do you still have this? I'll pick it up. And I get off work at 7. I think I texted him at like 5 or something. And he was like, yeah, if you want to pay the whole $40 that I'm asking for, I'll hold it for you. I'm like, yeah, sure, dude, thank you so much. That's no problem. You're like 15 minutes away from my work, so as soon as I leave, I'll be there 7:15. So we met up. There's 20 Nintendo games that we got them for $2 a piece, which is crazy good. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these games will be adding to the collection. The rest will be for sale, trade, in the doubles bin, that kind of thing. Now he did say that he didn't have a system, but he had these games, and apparently there was a church, and their pastor had these games and didn't have a need for them anymore, and just gave them to this person. And his name's Jeremy. He's a nice guy, super nice guy, and he's on Twitch or Twitter, maybe Twitch. He's on the Twitcher, but he said, you know, I don't have any use for them. This was like 5-6 years ago or whatever. He didn't have any use for them, so he figured he would sell them along with that Sega stuff that I just showed you to try and get money, so he could build his own PC, so he could live stream and do some things. So it's sort of beneficial. He got them for free, and then I got them for a good deal. So no harm, no foul there. But these are the games right here that I have doubles of. So like I said, we'll be adding them to the doubles bin, selling them, trading them, using them for target practice. We won't do that. We've got Wheel of Fortune Family Edition. Maybe we'll use that one for target practice. Just kidding. Bases Loaded. Double Dribble. Classic right here. Ice Hockey. Black Box Ice Hockey. What a great startup screen. We got Mario Duck Hunt. Gotta have one of those. Gotta have a Mario Duck Hunt when you buy Nintendo lots, and Sonic when you buy Sega lots. Looks like there's a 50-cent sticker on there, probably from some garage sale or church sale or something. Paperboy, Tetris, POW. I actually have that one complete in box. So POW, To the Earth, Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2. It's the game Bithead 1000's always going on about. Dragon Warrior. Clean copy of Dragon Warrior. I'll have to check to see if this is going to be a label upgrade for me. And Super C, man. Pretty awesome Super C. So those are all the doubles. Okay, so this last stack of games, these 8 games right here, these are games that we'll be adding to the collection. Always nice to add Nintendo games to the collection. You know, that's my childhood console. Even though, you know, I love other consoles too, but Nintendo is the one that's sort of burned in my brain from when I was a youth. And I love it. I love collecting for it, even though I don't actively go out and like try and buy expensive games or anything like that. I just wait for Nintendo lots to pop up, and if it's a good price, I'll buy the lot and I'll put the games in the collection that I don't have, man. So I'm not really going out of the way to buy Nintendo games, even though I do love to collect for it. I'm sort of casually collecting, you know what I mean? That's sort of my whole shtick. We've got Jeopardy 25th Anniversary Edition, which is awesome. Bad News Baseball, which is cool. I have to give that a try, man. I do love baseball games on the Nintendo. RBI Baseball is like my favorite baseball game. World Class Track Meet. I don't have a power pad, so probably not going to get any use out of that one. These are the five better games. Okay, we've got Iron Tank SNK, baby. And yeah, pretty cool. It's in really good shape too, so cool to add that to the collection. Crystalis. I've been waiting to add this one to the collection for a long time. I remember when I was a kid, one of the neighborhood kids had this game, and you know, you guys know it's like kind of like Zelda. It's kind of top-down perspective, level up, you know, go on little quests. But we didn't know what we were doing, so we didn't progress that much in the game. We just run around and whack enemies and hang around the towns and stuff like that. Try go in the caves and get slaughtered. Can't figure out what to do. But as an adult, I'm glad to give this a second chance, be able to play it again. Awesomely enough, gold label on the back, so it has a battery backup. You don't need to write down a 38 alphanumeric code. Of course, I don't do that anymore. I just take a picture with my phone. Pro Strat. That's like 2 Pro Strats maybe in this episode. Oh boy. Dragon Spirit, another game that I've been wanting to add to the collection for a long time. It's a shooter. It's really, really cool. We were talking about Bithead 1000 earlier, a little bit Bithead 1000. We don't have picture-picture, but we do have a Sharps NES TV. All right, there's the Sharps. Let's turn it on. Oh man, we don't get the fuzz anymore. Look at that. Got our copy of Dragon Spirit. Pop that in there. Let's turn the lights off to set the mood. All right, turn this on. Here we go. Look at that. We get a big blue Dragon Spirit logo there. Now you see it says start. We get to select our difficulty through the intro stage. So if you die during the stage, you get the gold dragon, and you're on easy mode. If we make it through this stage, we'll get the blue dragon, and we'll be on normal mode. We'll just collect all the power-ups. There we go. Intro stage is pretty short, but control-wise, graphic-wise, this game is absolutely amazing. It's on fire. Boom, and that is it for the intro stage. The explosions like really pop in this game, so like they get that crunch sound to it. So we get through the intro stage. We get another part of the story if you're into that kind of thing. But it does have a story to it, and apparently this game is a successor to the arcade game. So we'll try and skip through that so we can play. Let's play the game. All right, so you see on the title screen it says Blue Dragon, letting us know that we passed the intro stage. Good for us. This is pretty sweet. Turns into this huge dragon. So now we're playing on normal mode. I will say easy mode is like really easy by NES standards, but normal mode is pretty challenging. Get these fireballs coming down on us. Bomb ground targets, which is an integral part of the game. Now what's cool about this game is it's got a challenge to it, but it's not like bullet hell, you know what I mean? You have a life bar, it's down there on the lower left. It's blue, so you might not be able to see it on the water. These little jelly bean guys are power-ups. They just sit there, they don't shoot back at you. You don't have to mash the fire button, you can hold it down if you want to. It's like a shooter, you know what I mean? Like you learn where the enemies are and how to trigger them and get them to move to your advantage. It's not what we want. We're on a sequence. Ugh. Yeah. I think this is one of MT Shark's favorite NES shooters. Love MT Shark. Link in the description down below. But yeah, it's just a fun game. Some more ground targets. Let's get this guy. Got the rapid bombs, which is nice. We got like a machine gun type power up. Boom, boom, boom. Shaking the earth. We get the powerful bomb. So powerful it shakes the screen. And with the normal mode, you get more levels, and you get the true ending of the game, which is cool. Because the easy mode is, like I said, pretty easy, and you just sort of get like the generic ending. All right, let's see if we can take down the boss here. Out of here! Know what Bit 1000 says? Alright, guys. Well, that's the first level of, of Dragon Spirit. Alright, so Dragon Spirit's awesome. Definitely get it. Okay, next game, another shooter. Always happy to add shooters to the collection, man. I love shooters. Twin Cobra. Now, when you think of helicopter shooter games on the NES, you probably think of Tiger Heli, but don't pass up Twin Cobra. It's an arcade port. It's actually pretty good, pretty responsive, plays well. Just an awesome game and not very expensive. Now, the best game in the lot, I guess monetary-wise, but this game's not very good. It is Rollerblade Racer, about $20, $25 game or so. But yeah, there's nothing more 90s than that cover art, man. Rollerblade Racer. Looks like back to our Paperboy, kind of isometric, and you just kind of jump and do the splits. It's kind of weird, but anyway, guys, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for checking in, taking your time to watch this episode. Stay inside, wear PPE, all that good stuff, and stay safe out there, okay? So until next time, take care of yourselves, and we will see you on the next one.